Alright, so a while ago, I asked you guys for some website ideas or some extension ideas, and they all suck. So I tried it again, and they still suck. So we're just gonna go over some of them and make fun of you guys. Alright, so the first one is, please program some Pandemonium Society stuff, where they show shit tons of obscure right-wing esotericism on each of the things you want them to talk about. Well, buddy, just go to any American news source. Tax filing with Yuka? Well, I don't know jack shit about taxes, so I cannot do that. Only, Cuddy, just go to fucking damn board. A game where you buy 1,000 bottle of baby oil to oil chicken uwu up. Okay, so if you look in the description, it says that I'm still in high school. An extension to keep me entertained when playing a fishing game. Random trinket jump scare could work. I just need to not accidentally fall asleep. Alright, so... Okay, yeah, no, I can do that. Alright, I can make a jump scare extension. Okay, so I talked to It's Lucy a bit after on Discord. Basically, the context is that she plays a Roblox fishing game, and every 10 seconds there is a fish. But you have to constantly click. It's boring as hell. How are we going to fix this problem? Well, I'm thinking that we add FNAF jump scares on random intervals so you're always on edge. But here's the thing. Roblox isn't browser-based. Roblox is its own engine. However, Roblox's portal is on the browser, so if you open Roblox, you'll be put into the browser version first. And let's say you play a game, you open a game, well, that browser version is still there. The portal is still there for you to access. Long story short, we just have to create an extension that modifies the Roblox website. Okay, so first what you want to do is to create a new project. From there, you can make a I made an extension almost identical to this like a month ago. So from there, I just turned script.js into a function that calls itself, and inside the function, I added some code that will generate a random number, and from that random number, it will call that file name, and that's literally it. Coding's not that hard. Alright, so it's currently 4:46 a.m. and we're just gonna be reading War and Peace to test this out to see how effective this is at keeping me awake. So yeah. Well, Prince, so Janelle and Luca are now just family estates at the... Sure. Maid of honor and of... Oh my fucking god. Used only by the elite. All her invitations, without exception, written in... Please. Annette Scher. Heavens, what a virulent attack, replied the prince. Not in the least disconcerted. I think it works. Okay, so that was pretty useless. Yeah, granted, it was pretty funny, but it was useless nonetheless. And I put on the Chrome Web Store, and for some reason, those fuckers approved of it. So I guess you can get it on the Chrome Web Store now. Yep, there it is. Actually, I'm gonna make a commercial for this. This is actually pretty funny.
Many people find it hard to stay awake when studying late at night. So I invented this anti-sleep extension to help people focus. The design is very human. When someone is falling asleep, it gives a gentle reminder to stay awake. Very easy to use.
Alright, so the next suggestion was to make an extension that blocks your access to a site until you pull a 3-star character. Wow, that's so funny. You guys are testing my fucking limit. Okay, so first, I think it's best to look up a tutorial for how to add overlays that don't let anything through. Think of it like Sagify, but instead of just doing the thumbnail, it's the entire document instead. So let's just Google that. Oh, I totally forgot. I already made an extension that blocks you from doing anything on Google without pulling a 3-star. Man, what the fuck do I do? Okay, but how does it work? Well, first we want to make sure we can actually make an overlay that 1, blocks the screen, and 2, can be disabled through like, I don't know, a button or like an action. I did that already, but I'm not going to record my entire coding process because I did it at 3 AM and I don't want to go through that again. However, that doesn't mean that I can't explain how it generally works. I'm just not going to create a demo. So first, everything starts at right here at this overlay part. And what this overlay does is it creates an overlay. You can see right there, it's a document.createElement. It creates a div or divider. I really don't know what you call it, but what it does is it is basically put on top of the document itself. And from there, once we append the child, aka put that div onto the actual document itself, that is where the overlay comes into play. You can see here that the results and images are appended to the overlay, and at the very end, overlay is appended to the document. As for how we remove this overlay, what I did for Setchify was that I made a boolean, and whenever it reloads, it will have that boolean in check before it adds the overlays. I made the opacity equal to 0, but that's because I didn't know about overlay.remove. I kept on trying to jam in .style.display equals none, but no, you can literally just do overlay.remove. And right now, I have it set so that once it has a purple square inside its output, it will remove the overlay, and then I just put the console.log there for debugging stuff. Just know to use overlay.remove, not overlay.style.display equals none. And yep, that's about it. I spent 40 goddamn minutes trying to figure that out. Like, they don't even really mean different things either. It's just one is just no display and the other just doesn't exist. Like, why is coding so? Once you learn about this new way to ruin someone's day, you just need to sprinkle some of the main gotcha features. The way I'm doing this is getting the number 1000 and just multiplying all the percent probabilities in the game by 10, so it's all an energy value. From there, it just picks a random number from 1 to 1000. If the number is 1 to 30, it's a 3-star. If it's not that, but it's also less than 215, it's a 2-star. Anything else is a 1-star. After getting each result for a 10 pole through a for loop, we just add all these into a string, update the result container to display the current results, and then check if there's a purple square in that string. If there is, you have access to the site. I'm glossing over the audio and overlay design stuff because you don't really need it in order to pull off the main part of the extension. Alright, so why would I need this, Chaikin? Well, I'm glad you asked because I don't know either. Well, let's say, oh, I have Google open and oh no, someone's dying because they ate moldy cheese from Lunchly. Well, we can just search up here, how to do CPR. Oh, tough luck. I guess I gotta recruit a student. Nope, that's not it. Oh, that's lucky. Alright, maybe we can go for this one.
続行する前に三つ星の生徒を敷く必要があります。
Damn, okay, oh damn, oh, and that person's already dead. Listen here, Calvin. I know you thought it was such a funny idea, but no, this shit's not gonna slide anymore. If I catch you in my comment section one more time, Calvin, if I catch you in my comments or my replies one more time, I will block you on every social media platform. Do you hear me, Calvin? Do you fucking hear me? So I have a lot of other projects that I was going to do, but I don't really have time to do much more because I'm currently in the thick of it when it comes to college apps and academics. I'll probably make like a part 2 for this with the other ideas that are in progress. Oh yeah, speaking of thick of it, I beat Opera to it when it came to an extension. Okay, so this extension is actually really simple, so I'll just break it down for you real quick. No, not that type of breaking it down. So pretty much what we have here is content.js. So this will be playing every time you, I don't know, open a video or open like a new YouTube link. So from here, it'll check the video ID, and after it checks the video ID, if it detects that it's thick of it, it will send a message in your browser to just mute the tab, and if it doesn't, it will unmute the tab. Luckily, if a tab is unmuted and it gets a message to unmute a tab, it won't like do -1 times -1 or anything. So in background.js, what we have here is a listener, and this is always on, it's always in the background, and basically it will listen for when you get a message to mute the tab or to unmute the tab, and then from there it will literally do just that. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and maybe share this video with like your gooning Discord server. I don't know. It's not November, so you probably can't do that. If you didn't like it, then you must really like watching videos that you don't like, because this is the end of the video. Yeah, I don't have announcements, so thanks for watching. See you next week, maybe, unless I died from like a car accident or something. And please give me better extension or website ideas, because all of your ideas right now suck actual ass.